Hi everyone, Emily here. I made this little book today. I did a video. It was a long one. And I just felt like creating something. And I made this. Isn't it pretty? I have a pocket here. I have a slide in here. Right here. I have a little slide in here. Little corner. And then I have one here, like a coin envelope. And I have a little envelope here. And I'm playing, oh, and I have a belly band here. Sorry, I couldn't think of what it was. Planning on decorating here, putting something here, and here. And I want to put a little something on the back. And so, in this string, I might put some beads on it. I'm thinking some wood beads, maybe. Something that doesn't weigh very much, so I'm not cutting that yet. So anyway, since I decided that I'm going to be filling this up, I thought maybe I would do a collage so that I can cut it up and put it in here. So I'm going to grab me a piece of paper. Haven't gotten that far yet. And I don't know what I want my theme to be. Like, I thought maybe if I had a theme, it would be really cool. And I'm going to use this thick paper. And I'm going to use this paper because it is very neutral. And my book is kind of, I want to say soft neutral. So this will be the back. And I thought I would just go ahead and decorate it. And then I can cut up the pieces of paper to fit this. So right now what you're going to watch me do is we're just going to go ahead and decorate this. And then in another video, I think I'm just going to do little videos here and there of this process. I find that very fun and relaxing for me. So all I'm going to do is take my tore up pieces of paper and I'm going to put it on my page here. This is pretty thick paper too. And then when I'm done, I'm thinking I might stamp it a little bit and then stamp it and then put some ink on it. It'll be really pretty. I think it'll be cute. And I am going to use a lot of book pages, but I also want to throw in some color like this. I don't think I have a lot of color. I'm going to try to put in as much as I can. I love this paper. I got to tell you. It's book paper, and it's just so crispy after I baked it, and I just love the way it feels. This glue is so tacky. I don't know if you've seen my videos before because I feel like I say the same things, but that glue is extremely tacky. And then I thought I would cut these up to maybe 4 by, oh, well, you know what? I guess I'm not going to cut them up. Cut it up until I see what sizes I want. Because they are different sizes. Oops, that slid. Ooh, a long ways. Okay. Leaving it there. I like the color of this book paper. It's like, looks old. I have a really bad habit of just like saving every little tiny piece. I think I'm getting a little bit better at it. But since I started putting these collages, doing them, I think at least I'm getting them used up. And I appreciate everyone who's watching. I know my last video where I made my little booklet. Oh my gosh, it was like an hour long. I didn't even really realize that I had been sitting here for an hour doing it. But I think that's what happens when you're just enjoying yourself and having a good time. And I just needed to sit down and just do just something for me that I just felt like I wanted to do. This is really pretty. I feel like I use that word all the time. It's so pretty. It's so cute. And it's only because it is that I say it all the time. That makes me think of a police officer or who was that? Chuck Norris. Yes, Chuck Norris. What was his show? My grandma never missed it, where he was a cop. Texas Ranger. There we go. My grandma never missed his show. It was on at 5 o'clock every day, and she had to go to bed at 5 o'clock every day, so she didn't miss it. And I know how she felt about it, because I'm starting to get that way too. Like on Sundays at, I think it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, my Paranormal Twins come on, and I got to be in my room ready to watch it. My Jasko, I love it when he does the haunted houses. He comes on Sundays, Monday, let's see, I can't remember, 2 days a week. And on the same day that he comes out, Stephanie Sue is out with her show. And I'm telling you, I have certain ones that I have to be ready to watch. And I like to watch them when they come out. It's almost like a TV series for me. However, I put that down upside down. However, if I didn't watch it, I could watch it later, but I like to watch them when they come out. And Angelo, Exploring with Angelo, oh my goodness, he is my ultimate all-time favorite. If you have not seen his videos, you're missing out. He does camping, haunted, he's not scared of very much, and I've been watching him for years. He's just a young man. And I just find his channel exciting because I wish I could do that kind of stuff. I wish that they had YouTube when I was that age. But shoot, I think they came out with big old cell phones when I was in my 30s. I don't know, but I know they didn't have cell phones when I was 18, that's for sure. Shoot, I can remember when I was little, and our TV only had 3 channels, and we lived in El Monte, California, which is LA. And yeah, we only had 3 channels on our TV, and there was no cable. And my grandkids think that, I guess they think the same thing I thought about my grandparents when they'd say, we didn't have that when we were little. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, you sound ancient. Yeah, my grandkids are like, really? Oh my gosh. I'm like, we didn't have video games like that when I was growing up. And they're like, look at me like, oh, what did you do? Oh my goodness, Grandma, you poor thing. I think when video games came out, I was in my 20s. And, of course, we had to get one. And, oh my gosh, what was it? The Mario Brothers. Oh my gosh, that was the first thing, that was the biggest thing when it came out. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, this is moving pretty slow. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here and just tell you that this is really soothing and relaxing. And I hope just watching me do this little bit was a little inspirational for you. And that maybe you'll want to give it a try. I mean, I am still pretty new at doing this, so I'm not going to say that, probably a lot of people have done this, but I got to tell you, I'm not really familiar with doing this. I mean, it was something that I didn't understand when I saw other people doing it. I guess because I had never really done it before, and my friend Stacy was doing it. And I'd be like, what are you doing today? What are you working on? She'd be like, because we do a lot of, we crochet. We do crafts the same. We crochet. We do the junk journal. And then we also do the wax melts. And so I'll text her, what are you working on today? What are you doing? And one time she did tell me that she was working on a masterboard, and I'm like, a masterboard? What is that? And when she told me, I'm like, oh, okay then. I don't see the interest in that myself, but, and now I think that if I make a plan of cutting them up and making them into those cards, like I'm planning on doing, I think that will help me in my own personal journey of doing scrapbooking. I don't know. I think maybe, I don't know if everyone has a plan or a goal for their journey. Me, I want to do it and relax and feel good, but I also want to make something that I'm really happy and proud with. And I do, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I'm still looking for my niche. My niche. Oops. And I don't know what my niche is. Like if it's a color, or if it's the way that I do things. I mean, I don't know what kind of book I'm going to do. Like, I have been considering doing a writing journal, but I don't write in my journals. Never have. Now that I'm getting older, I'm thinking maybe it's a good thing. My daughter bought me this book, and it's for your mother, and it asks questions like, what's your fondest memory of this? Or what's the one thing you would change if you could? Or how old were you when you did this? And it's supposed to be something that you give your children, or your grandchildren, so they have something to know what you were like. And she thought it would be great. I found it very depressing because as I'm going through it and it's asking me all these questions, I'm thinking to myself, I wish I had a different childhood. I wish I would have did this or that. And it just kind of depressed me. So I put the book up and I'm like, I'm not doing this. But she was like, what do you think of it, Mom? Isn't it cool? And I'm like, no, man, you just depressed me. And I'm not doing it. She's like, oh, okay. I might put that thing up. I don't even know where it is. I thought, oh my goodness. God, put me in a deep depression, why don't you? Not that my childhood, well, it's not that my whole life was bad or anything. It's just like, just too much. I think when you get older, you start to, oops, tossing stuff now, wow. I think just normally as you get older, you start to think of things anyway, and I don't need to put it all down in a book. I started writing in it, and I started telling the truth, and I was just like, whoa. Emily, you traumatize your child. Okay, I want that to fit. There we go. Okay, before I start off rambling on another subject, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for stopping to see what I'm doing today. I'm going to work on this, and then when I start stamping and decorating it, I'll probably do another video, but I really just feel like this is going to be too long, and I don't want people to get bored with my videos. I don't want you to unsubscribe because I'm a chatterer, or because you're just like, oh my goodness, get to the point, or fast forward it, because I do not have the ability to fast forward, because I do not put this into a movie setting and correct it or whatever you want to call it. I used to, but I don't have that anymore. I don't pay for that. I just videotape and then I post it. So I don't want to bore everybody. But this masterboard is going to be great. Look at how much I already did. Just jabbering away. And I don't have too much left. So I'm going to let you go. It's been almost 16 minutes. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. Liking my videos really helps me out. Makes me feel good. And lets me know you like what I'm doing. Well, you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Remember that you're awesome. And I'll be back soon. Bye.